What's going on, PMC fans? Omega V here with ya, and sorry my week 3 didn't go up. Lots of stuff happened and I just was not able to get it up, so I'm really sorry about it. I will try to get it up here this week, later this week for you guys. But yeah, last week we lost a narrow 1-0. If you want to check out that battle beforehand, you can go check out the Pittsburgh Empoleons page and you can see it from there. And it was a really good battle. Honestly, I would go and recommend to watch it. But yeah, we're here for week 4 and we're up against ultraplayer and the York Metagross. So yeah, team builder should be up by now, so you can go ahead and check out the entire discussion on there of what I brought and why I brought it here. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this. So you can see here from the screen, I did bring, in case you didn't want to watch the team builder, I did bring my Zapdos, Regice, Blastoise, Diggersby, Croagunk, and Mimikyu here. So he brought his Rotom, Cofraggus, Heracross, Mesprit, Greninja, and Crobat. So the only thing that's kind of shocking on this to me is really the Greninja and the Heracross. I really didn't expect him to bring it just because I do have stuff to deal with both of those things pretty easily. So that kind of shocked me on there, but let's go ahead and get started on here. So I do apologize for my voice, and if I cough, I am a little sick here, but he starts out with applied the Rotom, which I did start out with him on the Zapdos. I kind of expected him to start out with Rotom in the first place, so that was fine by me. He did go for the Volt Switch, which again does neutral damage to Zapdos, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. He goes out into Leather, the Greninja. Yeah, I kind of went for the Aerial Ace there. I was just kind of trying to bait him out, see what he would go into. Honestly, if I had gone for a Discharge there, that would have been much better, but as you see here, he got the flinch. Right there, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, a flinch right away. So I go into Chimera Fleesia, the Croagunk, which he predicts. Yeah, that sucked. So it was a crit. I don't think the crit mattered on this one, really. Like, I'm pretty sure it would have died anyways. So now I'm just gonna go into Trishula the Regice, because I am kind of stunned right here. I don't really know what to do. So he is gonna withdraw and go out into Lennon the Heracross here. So I just go straight for the Thunderbolt. I figured at worst I would kill the thing. At worst I'd do some damage in. He goes for the knockoff here, takes off the Chocolate Berry, unfortunately, so luckily for me I did go for the Icy Wind here, just to try to get some speed down. I did get that crit. That one kind of mattered, honestly, because now he does have to withdraw, because it will go down. So, but judging from what he was at, like, honestly a Frost Breath might have just killed him off anyways, judging by the amount that the Icy Wind did. So I don't know, it's kind of 50-50 on there whether that one mattered or not, but he goes for the Dark Pulse here. Like, that does very little, and luckily I don't flinch this time and do manage to get the Thunderbolt off, which is great for me. That crit didn't matter in the least. So he goes out into Crystal the Mesprit. Yeah, I switch out here because I was kind of expecting the Stealth Rocks, and he goes for the Side Shock, so not the worst thing. I do have some physical investment in this, but it's not the best. Like, it's really just not ideal. And so here I'm gonna Mega Evolve and go for the Dark Pulse. Like, I don't know, there's not really much else I can do. He goes for the Protect, so that's fine, I guess. Like, okay, scouting off to see if I'm going for the Dark Pulse probably, which obviously since he saw I am, he's not going to stay in with this thing, so he does switch out and he goes out back into applied the the Rotom here, which Dark Pulse does a decent amount to it. It's not... I kind of wish it had been more, but I'm not going to stay in, and I go into Grand Solo the Diggersby, and he actually predicts that and goes for the Leaf Storm, but he misses, so that really changed the game right there. That miss is just... yeah, that miss is just terrible for him. Like, that kind of would have sealed the game if he had managed to get that in, so he goes into Cofagrigus here. I am scarfed on this Diggersby, so I have to switch out. There's nothing I can do there, and I do go into Hamon. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which I am perfectly fine with. Like, out of all the things that could have gotten Will-O-Wisp here, this was probably the best. Like, here I don't know really what he's expecting, so I am just going to Roost up. Obviously a Zapdos is going to be faster than a Cofagrigus, and I didn't think he was going to be scarfed or anything, because that would just be kind of weird. But he goes for the Toxic Spikes there, so I have a little bit of an issue here, because I do have to figure out how to get rid of them, and really my only choice is Blastoise, and he's, with him being, so with him being a normal attack with Rapid Spin, I can't really do anything. The Discharge does get the para on this thing, which, again, Discharge is basically a Scald, so I'm not really concerned about that Hex there. Like, the main one that mattered really was that Leaf Storm, so do take out the Mesprit there, which is fine by me. And he goes back into Cofagrigus, which I'm not sure why. Like, I guess he thought it could handle me better on this one, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know what else he would have gone into exactly, so, but yeah, I am gonna Roost up again here, I believe, because, oh no, I'd go for another Discharge. Like, I wasn't sure if he was gonna switch out or not, and he went for the Shadow Ball, so that's gonna do a decent amount of damage, and yeah, like, Zapdos is really close to going down here. He does barely live that burn, which, I do just go for this other Discharge, honestly. I just want to get rid of this thing, so I can get rid of the Toxic Spikes without having to worry about anything else, so that is what happens here. Like, Zapdos goes down, but he does take out the Cofagrigus, which leaves me free to go into Shark Drake and just go for that Rapid Spin here. So he goes into Robin the Crobat. So yeah, Shark Drake is poisoned and he's going to go down pretty quickly. So goes for the Brave Bird, trying to get the kill on here. But again, I do have that slight defense investment, and so I barely managed to live that and get rid of those Toxic Spikes, which I'm fine with. I wasn't running Ice Beam on this. I probably should have. That would have taken it out immediately, but yeah. So I'm in a pretty decent spot here, at least in my opinion, but I'm just gonna go straight into Trishula here, because why not? And as he goes for the Brave Bird again, and yeah, this kind of was a bad play on my part, but I don't really know what else I could have done. So Frost Breath is obviously going to take this thing out. Like, this crit doesn't matter in the slightest, because it's always a crit with Frost Breath. So it does the same as what an Ice Beam would have been. So now he's just left with London the Heracross. So yeah, and he goes for the Bullet Seed here. Here I wasn't concerned, because I was just like, okay, well, Bullet Seed, obviously Heracross is faster, but then I see the Moxie and I'm like, wait a second. So I do just go into Grand Soil here, because Mimikyu would not have lived, and I don't think a Shadow Claw would have taken it out from that point. And I realized that he's Scarfed here too. Like, at this point I was just thinking, okay, well, I lost, because I can't really beat a Scarfed Heracross at this point anymore, because yeah, but luckily he does only get the 3 and Diggersby takes it out with a return. So yeah, good game, Ultra Player. I am really sorry about that Leaf Storm miss. It kind of messes up kind of messed up the rest of the game, so that really sucked for him. Like, go show him some love on his channel, guys. Like, again, that, yeah, so I didn't really deserve this win, to say the least, but I didn't not deserve it, so it was kind of even there. Like, I don't know, he got a lot of extra damage off with that Greninja and whatnot, but yeah, so that's it for this video, guys. Until next week, later.